Hey, it's Troy Batchelor here. Hope you're having a great day. What is the greatest challenge you have in your business today? This is a question I asked several small business Facebook groups, got over 300 or 400 comments on it, and there are three things that became common across all different types of small businesses, and they are these three. First of all, everybody wanted, how do I get more clients or more sales? That's obviously every business's challenge, no matter the size. The second item is more time or better time management. And the third item is actually to attract and retain employees that are of high quality, obviously. So those became the top three challenges that were addressed or asked for help by small businesses. Now, what's interesting about this, there's actually one answer that will solve all three of these issues. Now, this answer is actually very, very simple, and we can actually miss the answer because it is so simple. Now, the other challenge with that is you won't only miss it, but you can dismiss it because it is so simple. And once you hear it, I know exactly what you're going to say. It's going to blow your mind, and you'll think, duh, that was the answer. Obviously, that's the answer. But the challenge is, do you actually apply or execute this idea consistently in your business? So it's one thing to know what it is. It's another thing to hear it and agree with it. But the last part is do you execute on it? Not only do you execute on it, but do your team members execute on this specific and very simple idea? So I know what you're saying, so go ahead and just tell me right now, right? Just tell me. So but before I forget, if you're truly interested in accelerating your business in any of these three areas, you want more clients, you want to manage your time better, you want to attract and retain great employees, then send me a message, get in touch, and let's chat and see if your business qualifies for my Business Accelerator Blueprint program. Now, right now, I have only 4 slots, so get in touch with me pretty soon. Okay, enough with the shameless pitch. Now, back to the top 3 challenges. So the answer to all 3 challenges is service. Serve more. Serve better. Become a better servant. Help your team members become better servants. Now, see, I told you, you just muttered under your breath, oh, really? I listened to this and that's the answer? Yes, that's the answer. Serve more. Give better service. So hang in with me. We're going to break it down into these 3 items and see how they apply and tell you what to do based on service. So the most common challenge is I want or need more clients, right? So now you may pay for ads. You send out flyers. You tell people about what you do on Facebook. You put in these little ads and say, hey, $5 off or something like that. My question to you is, how does this actually serve your clients or customers? Now, some may say, well, it tells them what I do. Okay. Does that really serve your clients by just telling them what you do? Because you know what? I bet there are a lot of people or a lot of companies that actually do what you do. What's different? Why should they come to you? How do you serve your clients or customers better? So here's what you should do. Pick the top 3 challenges your customers have, and hey, this is going to blow your mind a little bit. Do a quick video telling them what they should do to solve them. So follow this up with an email sequence and go more in depth on each individual point and actually serve them. Give them something that will help them. What you just explained, go through that in detail in this email. If you don't have emails for your customers, first of all, shame on you. You need to figure out a way to get those. Create a free lead magnet. Create something free that you can give your clients in exchange for their email address. Now, it sounds simple, and it actually is simple. It's very simple to set up. We can help you do it. Just reach out to me, and we'll help you do that as well. Okay, so let's move on to time management. Well, obviously, we can't create more time. We all have the same 24 hours. We all are going to have the same amount of time. It's what you do with your time. And I know you've heard this 1,000 different ways. So the best way to serve your clients is to allocate your time on activities that best serve the client. So everything you do should be measured against this goal. How is what I'm doing now serving my customers, serving my clients? How is this activity going to better serve or provide better service to the clients? We can all get caught up in busy work. And so redesigning that business card, did that really help or serve your client? Making sure that you got your logo just right or the colors just right, did that actually serve your client? Going to the Office Depot or to Staples and buying those office supplies, yes, all of these things are necessary, but are they necessary for you to do as the business owner? What is going to serve your clients best? Allocate your time in that fashion. Do the things that have the biggest bang for their buck. Now, we really break down each of these areas in my Business Accelerator Blueprint program. We go in depth. We're going to devise a plan for you and help you map out that plan in order to execute that plan and truly grow your business over the next 90 days to 6 months. So make sure you reach out and tell me about that. Again, with the shameless plug. So send me a message. Now for the third one, attract and retain great employees. Now this is much easier than you think, and I know in today's economy, depending upon what you're doing, a service business or a restaurant or a small retailer, whatever you do, you can attain and attract and retain great employees, or attract and retain great employees. So I can't talk this afternoon. So you as the leader, serving your employees is one of the single greatest things you can do to accelerate your business. So here's what to do. Formalize your interview process so that it identifies the attributes of a servant that fit your company. What is the greatest attribute of service that your company needs or that your customers need? How is that addressed in your interview process, right? Things that have worked great for me in the past, group interviews where you're actually defining the mission of your company, what you stand for, what you do. Have 5 or 6. Don't interview just one. Interview 5 or 6 people all at the same time. And what you're doing initially is outlining and giving an overview of what your business is all about, what type of employees work there, what type of employees succeed there, how all of this works, right? Again, we can go into more in depth in the program. Just reach out to me. So this set up a process that provides your team. This is a second attribute for attracting and retaining employees. Set up the processes that provide your team with the autonomy to serve your clients. Do they have the tools necessary to make the decisions to give the absolute best customer service? If not, why not? What resources do they need? And the best way to do it is ask them. Ask your employees, what do they need to serve your customers better? And then listen and actually act on it. Now that's the key pieces here. You can listen all day long, you can hear it, you can ask them, but if you don't actually action on it and give them those tools that they're asking for, you can forget it. It's not going to help you. So then the last piece of this piece is create a feedback system that will reinforce the servant attributes for your business and give your employees and your leaders feedback regularly. It doesn't have to be formalized. It doesn't have to be sat down and given a piece of paper. This is feedback that goes into your employees' files. Make a comment. Hey, Susie, you did a great job with that customer. Here's what I saw you do right. Other people around will hear, and then make a document or write it down in a file and put it in there. And it could be a slip of paper. It could be whatever. Now, always praise in public and give action plans, and there's other terms for it, whatever. It's praise in public, punish in private, and not really punish, but you know what I'm talking about. You want to make sure that you work with employees who are having challenges, that you don't put them in a position where they're embarrassed or anything like that. How can you serve your employees best? And the best servant does that for people. When they're working with them. So I hope this information and what I've shared with you today helps you accelerate your business today. And remember, if you want help, send me a message, click the link in my profile, and see if your business qualifies for the Business Accelerator Blueprint. Thanks for listening and have an awesome sales day.